everyone, I'm Taapsee Pannu and I'm so pleased to be here with you to present the 2020 special edition of Vogue's Women of the Year Awards. Hope these strange times find you and your loved ones safe and well. This year, while most of us have served as couch warriors in our bid to keep the world safer, it hasn't stopped some women from doing extraordinary work even in the uncertain times. They have marched past trolls, shattered patriarchy, and broken glass ceilings. From fashion and business to tech and sustainability, meet the Vogue champions of 2020. Our first winner is the Good Girl Billionaire. Yes, they exist, and she is living proof of that. Back in 1978, after training to be a brewmaster, she was told that the brewing industry in India didn't hire women. Today, she's beaten the boys at their own game, not in brewing, but in pharma. She founded what has gone on to become India's largest biopharmaceutical company and a global pharma powerhouse. This firmly put her in the top 100 billionaires club in India. And in 2016, she took the Giving Pledge, promising at least half of her wealth to philanthropy. Our Vogue champion and business leader of the year is Kiran Mazumdar Shaw, chairperson and MD, Biocon.
I am extremely grateful to Vogue India for selecting me as the Businesswoman of the Year. As a business leader, as a woman entrepreneur, my message to women is very clear. India's economic future will depend on gender inclusion. And women have to play a very, very important role in shaping our economic future. I do believe that opportunities have differentiated between men and women in the past, but going forward, opportunities must be equitable and inclusive. And I do believe that women like us, who have had the good fortune of being educated, who have had the good fortune of having opportunities that we can access, must avail those opportunities. And I do believe that unless all of us look at the future in terms of gender equity and gender awareness, I don't think we will do justice to what's out there for us. Women must believe in themselves. Women must believe in the economic future of our country as something that they have to play a role in, and women must believe that without their participation, the future is bleak. All the best, and I congratulate all my other co-winners for the important role that they are playing in economic prosperity. Thank you.
Our next winner is probably the only reason I may consider getting married. I'm not a mushy person, but even I couldn't stop gushing when Kate Middleton stepped out of her Rolls Royce at Westminster Abbey and revealed her now historic wedding dress. From personal assistant to creative head, she carries forward her mentor Alexander McQueen's rebellious legacy and has made it her own. From Michelle Obama to Lady Gaga, she's dressed some of her favorite women. Our designer of the year is Sarah Burton, creative head of Alexander McQueen.
I feel incredibly honoured to receive the Global Designer of the Year award. Thank you so much to all the team at Vogue India. Thank you too to my amazing team, without whom none of this would be possible. Thank you all so much.
When I think of IT, I think of grey hoodies, nerdy Stanford dropouts, and a lot of testosterone. The all-boys club has dominated the space for too long. World over, women are underrepresented in the tech industry. In India, women make up just 30% of the workforce in the IT sector. Our next winner, though, is the change we are rooting for. She first joined Intel in 1996 and battled it out with the boys. Today, she is the first woman president of NASSCOM in its 30-year history. She wants to be remembered not just as the first woman, but as the best NASSCOM chief who has made the biggest difference. Our Tech Champion of the Year goes to Debjani Ghosh, who made the biggest difference.
Thank you very much, Vogue, for this tremendous honor. It truly means a lot. It's just such a privilege and such a joy to be in a list with such amazing women who are pretty much changing the world. So thank you so much. And it's not just the recognition that you have given us that matters, but the platform that you have given us to amplify our voices, to amplify our message. And I think that's the need of the hour. You know, we are living in unprecedented times, yes. COVID has completely disrupted life as we knew it. There is a lot of uncertainty about what the future holds, but I strongly believe that the future is not going to get created by some unknown magical force out there. The actions that you and I take today will determine the future. It will determine whether we create a future that is better than our past. And I think this is an opportunity we absolutely cannot miss. This is an opportunity we have to use to the fullest to ensure we correct some of the wrongs and build a future that is much better than what we used to have. As the tech industry, an industry that I'm so proud and privileged to represent, we are committed to utilize this opportunity to the fullest to create an industry that stands for inclusivity and equal opportunity. As a knowledge industry, talent is everything to us. Talent is what shapes competitive advantages. And we want to ensure we don't leave good talent out just because it happens to be a woman. We need to ensure that we embrace talent in all forms, all shapes, all genders, and create that equal opportunity environment that enables us to do it. I'm tremendously proud to be part of this industry and also to be part of this moment, which is giving us that once in a lifetime opportunity to shape the future that we want to see. Thank you very much for this tremendous honor.
Thank you, Debjani. More power to you. It's not easy being a woman with an opinion on the internet. I would know, right? But I feel that if celebrities do not use their platforms to stand for things they believe in, we are wasting our reach. Our next Vogue champion doesn't shy away from activism and pushing causes close to her heart. Over the years, this actor has championed the cause of sustainability, be it in environment and wildlife protection or climate change. The UN Secretary General's Advocate of Sustainable Development Goals and Vogue India's Environmentalist of the Year is the affable Mirza.
I would like to dance because it's a wonderful recognition of all the wonderful work that the good people that I've been working with over the last 15 years have been doing. So I think in many ways giving me this award is acknowledging their good work. Thank you, Vogue, for giving me the Environmentalist of the Year award. These are very important times. This decade is going to define everything there is to define for the human species. We are confronted by an existential crisis. Climate is changing rapidly, and it is every single individual choice that is going to make or break us. I feel a great sense of gratitude that I got the opportunity to work with people like Bittu Sehgal, Vivek Menon, Sanctuary Nature Foundation, Wildlife Trust of India, and then of course the United Nations Environment Programme. And along with them, participate and champion causes and campaigns that have resonated deeply with people and have in many ways impacted behavioral change. But I think change begins at an individual level first. So when I first realized how badly things were for us, and how badly human behavior and consumption and production patterns had affected the environment and were in turn affecting our health and our lives, I made it my personal mission to change everything that I can about my own life and my lifestyle. Sustainable living and sustainable choices are here to stay, and I hope many more people can be a part of this movement, because like I've already said, this is make or break for the human species, and every choice we make every day makes a big difference. So thank you, Vogue, once again in acknowledging my work. You're in fact acknowledging the work of hundreds and thousands of people who work tirelessly year-round to make this world a better place for us all, a safer place for us all.
Thank you, dear. You're truly deserving. Our next Vogue champion gave up on athletics as a child because she only wanted to focus on things where she could be among the best. She picked economics and became exactly what she set out to be, the best. The first woman to be appointed the chief economist at the International Monetary Fund, our next winner is an intellectual powerhouse whipping the global economy back into shape. Barely a year into her tenure, and she's facing the greatest challenge of her career: to guide global economic policy as we enter the worst recession since the Great Depression. Our Global Thought Leader of the Year award goes to economist and thinker Gita Gopinath.
Thank you, Vogue, for the Thought Leader of the Year award. It's a real pleasure to be awarded among so many other impressive women. Now, this crisis that we're living through is like no other. It's a pandemic crisis, and it has pushed economies into a great lockdown, triggering the worst recession since the Great Depression. We've had to think outside the box in very creative ways to deal with this crisis, and I'm really very thankful to my colleagues at the IMF, because we've been able to provide financial support to 81 countries in record time, provide policy advice and technical advice. Now, these are tough times for all of us, both personally and professionally, but I do think that we will emerge stronger from this great lockdown. I see a lot of drive among people and policymakers to make the world a better place. I also want to end with a shout out to the young women who are considering future careers and what to do. The world needs many more women leaders. It needs greater diversity of ideas. It needs better ideas. So I would like to encourage you to please grab opportunities, but remember, chart your own course, and importantly, don't be afraid of setbacks. The world is a much better place for women now, but it is far from perfect. So you will have to rely on your inner strength to get ahead. I wish you the very best for your futures. And again, thank you, Vogue, for this award.
Thank you, Geeta. And congratulations to all the Vogue champions today. A very big thank you to our title sponsor, the Serum Institute of India, and our partner brands. Keep an eye out for more inspiring stories and an equally incredible lineup of women tomorrow, the final day of Vogue India's Women of the Year Awards. Same place, same time. Hope you enjoyed the show. I'm Taapsee Pannu signing off. Goodbye and stay safe.